Hi y'all, I'm Redheaded Neighbor and welcome to my channel. Thank you for joining me today and happy Thanksgiving if you're seeing this on the day that it debuts. So this is NF. If you're already a fan, me and you, we understand it. And if not, hopefully you will be by the time that you go through this playlist of mine because NF is great. He is a great rapper and he has a great story and he is the underdog. So, I love me an underdog. I think most of us do. Okay, so this is Hope. This is off of his last album. And honestly, this song was a huge deal because of everything, all of his other albums. This is like the frosting on the cake at this point. But I think you can enjoy it on its own.
Hope, yeah, I'm on my way, I'm coming. Don't lose faith in me. I know you've been waiting. I know you've been praying for my soul. Hope. 30 years you've been dragging your feet, telling me I'm the reason we're stagnant. 30 years you've been claiming you're honest and promising progress. Well, where is it at? I don't want you to feel like a failure. I know this hurts, but I gave you your chance to deliver. Now it's my turn. Don't get me wrong, nature had a great run, but it's time to give the people something different. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce my album.
Okay, I love this opening because number one, it's so different than the arid places that he usually starts his videos with. They're usually arid and dry and dark, and you get this feeling of being lost in, it's like almost agoraphobic. Here, yeah, he is in the middle of an ocean, but he's on a raft and he's wearing white, that's very different. You can still hear his voices inside though, which is really cool because that's something that NF will do in a lot of his songs is he has conversations with himself in his mind like we all do, and he does such a good job personifying that.
Hope. What's my definition of success? Listening to what your heart says. Standing up for what you know is right while everybody else is tucking their tail between their legs. What's my definition of success? Creating something no one else can. Being brave enough to dream big. Grinding when you're told to just quit. Giving more when you got nothing left. It's a person that'll take a chance on something they were told could never happen.
See the old NF right there? See, he's invading. He's there. He's always in his head somewhere, those old thoughts.
Being brave enough to dream big. Grinding when you're told to just quit. Giving more when you got nothing left. It's a person that'll take a chance on something they were told could never happen. It's a person that can see the bright side through the dark times when there ain't one. It's when someone who ain't never had nothing ain't afraid to walk away from more profit because they'd rather do something that they really love and take the pay cut.
Yeah. Okay, one more time for the people in the back. Let's go back a little bit for that. Pay attention.
Being brave enough to dream big. Grinding when you're told to just quit. Giving more when you got nothing left. It's a person that'll take a chance on something they were told could never happen. It's a person that can see the bright side through the dark times when there ain't one. It's when someone who ain't never had nothing ain't afraid to walk away from more profit because they'd rather do something that they really love and take the pay cut. It's a person that would never waver or change who they are just to try and gain some credibility so they can feel accepted by a stranger. It's a person that can take the failures in their life and turn them into motivation. It's believing in yourself when no one else does. It's amazing what a little bit of faith can do. If you don't even believe in you, why would you think or expect anybody else that's around you to? I done did things that I regret. I done said things I can't take back. Was a lost soul at a crossroad who had no hope, but I changed that.
I like this, how, you know, he's on the right path, but he still feels lost. You know, he's got the map out and he can't read it. He's still confused. And his old thoughts are sitting there pointing and laughing at him, his failures, his fears.
I spent years of my life holding on to things I never should have kept, full of hatred. Years of my life carrying a lot of baggage that I should have walked away from. Years of my life wishing I was someone different, looking for some validation. Years of my life trying to fill a void, pretending I was in. They get it.
This is from Mansion. Right? This is from Mansion.
Necessary evil, difficult to go through, yes, but beneficial. Some would say having a mental breakdown is a negative thing, which on one hand I agree, but on the other hand it was the push I needed to.
Okay, that right there is very NF. The painted smile, the black balloons, which are his burdens and things that hold him back.
Get help and start the healing process. See, if I didn't ever hit rock bottom, would I be the person that I am today? I don't believe so. I'm a prime example of what happens when you choose to not accept defeat and face your demons. Took me 30 years to realize that if you want to get the opportunity to be the great.
It's like old Nate in the cage there.
Bottom, would I be the person that I am today? I don't believe so. I'm a prime example of what happens when you choose to not accept defeat and face your demons. Took me 30 years to realize that if you want to get the opportunity to be the greatest version of yourself, sometimes you gotta be someone you're not to hear the voice of reason. Having kids will make you really take a step back and look in the mirror. At least for me, that's what it did.
Didn't that same thing happen? And what was the song with the in his house and they were like breaking into the safe and stuff? Do you remember that?
Greatest version of yourself, sometimes you gotta be someone you're not to hear the voice of reason. Having kids will make you really take a step back and look in the mirror. At least for me, that's what it did.
It still gets me every time. It's
Wake
scary.
up every day and pick my son up, hold him in my arms and let him know he's loved. Standing by the window questioning if that is ever going to show up. Isn't something he's gonna have to worry about, don't get it twisted, that was in the shop. Mama, I forgive you, I just don't want him to grow up thinking that he'll never be enough. 30 years of running, 30 years of searching, 30 years of hurting, 30 years of pain, 30 years of fearful, 30 years of anger, 30 years of empty, 30 years of shame, 30 years of broken, 30 years of anguish, 30 years of hopeless, 30 years of hate, 30 years of never, 30 years of maybe, 30 years of later, 30 years of fate, 30 years of hollow, 30 years of sorrow, 30 years of darkness, 30 years of hate, 30 years of baggage, 30 years of sadness, 30 years of stagnant, 30 years of change, 30 years of patience, 30 years of suffering, 30 years of torment, 30 years of pain, 30 years of bitter, 30 years of lonely, 30 years of pushing everyone away. You'll never evolve, I know I can change. We are not enough, we are not the same. You don't have the heart, you don't have the strength, you don't have the will, you don't have the faith. You'll never be loved, you'll never be safe. Might as well give up, not running away. You don't have the guts, you're the one afraid. I'm the one in charge, I'm taking the reins.
Heck yeah. That was excellent. Hope you liked that. That's enough. So, hey, if you want me to do more enough, he's got some really emotional ones. I would really like to do those, but I can't promise I won't get emotional and cry. So, but they're so like, they're more like cleansing tears. You know what I mean? I don't listen to those songs a whole lot because I don't like to dwell on things, but you know, we have to talk about our hurts from our past to get over them, and that's not the easiest thing in the world for me to do, and music has a way of helping, and I think that's gorgeous. That's a wonderful thing. So that is it for this NF video. So please like, comment, subscribe, hang out with me in the comment section. Let's talk about NF. What is your favorite song? What was it in this video that you liked? One of the things I really enjoyed, besides the jump scares, was at the very end when he's on the mountain and he's physically like going back and forth between that. Not, it wasn't just like in his head, but it, you know, we've all felt like that. At least I have. So until next time, guys, see ya.